What's up, StoneFit fam? Happy Monday, y'all. Let's get ready to get moving. How we doing, you guys? Happy Monday. Thank you for joining me this early. We're about to get this week started off super strong. Today, we are going to start on the floor after our warm-up. If you have a little mini loop band, let's go ahead and grab that. If not, all good. We got a couple different sets of weights today. I got some lighter weights. Mine are 5 pounds. Think something you could come up to 90 degrees to shoulder height with. And then something a little bit heavier for our chest press. And then we'll transition into some leg movements with that heavier weight as well. Grab some water. We'll get moving shortly. We can start with some inhales and exhales. Friendly reminder here, there's modifications for all of our exercises today. Exhale down, pull those shoulders away from those ears. If something doesn't feel right, let's take it down a notch. I want you guys to be safe, doing movements that you guys feel comfortable with. Don't get me wrong, I want to challenge you guys. We're here to get stronger, but let's be safe while doing so. Exhale on the way down, good. Inhale up. Nice and tall through that body. Feel a stretch here and exhale back down. We have 3 more of these. And exhale down. I hope everyone had a beautiful weekend. I think we all got some rain or snow coming our way shortly here. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. And exhale down. Let's go for a hug. We're going to make our stance a little bit wider here, wider than shoulder width. Open up nice and big. Squeeze those shoulder blades together in the back. We're going to cross over, squeeze our arms together, put that foot back down, and then we're going to reach that other foot towards our other glute. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. We'll step it up a bit in a second here. We're just getting these muscles prepped for our workout today. See if we can alternate arms. Whatever arm's on top, switch it up when we come across towards the other side. All right, let's take it up a notch, increase that speed. Still alternating those arms here. Keep moving, keep moving. Great work. Thank you guys. Those of you that just joined, we're just starting our warm-up here. We got a yoga mat for our floor work for our first circuit. If you have a mini loop band, please go ahead and grab it. I got some lighter weights, think shoulder exercises, and then some heavier weights as well. All right, last 2. All right, we're getting into our good mornings. My favorite prep exercise for a workout. Slight bend in our knees. We're squeezing those glutes, those hamstrings, getting ourselves back upright. My core is nice and engaged here. We sink back, dig those heels in the ground, and we stand back up. Let's add some arms in with this. We reach down, reach overhead, stand back up. Getting everything warmed up right here. It's okay if we can't quite get overhead. It might mean that our lats are a little bit tight. That is pretty common, considering we're always in this forward rounded posture here. So let's work on getting those shoulders up and open. Continue with those good mornings. Good. Slight bend in those knees. We sink that booty back. My back is flat, core is engaged here. 1 arm, 2 arms. Stand up nice and tall. Reach back. Then we sink back down. 3 more. Take these warm-ups seriously. This is what helps us get ready, get that blood flowing for our workout. So nice and controlled with this movement here. Feel that activation on our way up. Push down and squeeze at the top. Last one. Good work. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of stretching. I think it's important to add some of that in here now that our blood is flowing a little bit more. We're gonna be in this split stance here. Slight bend in this back leg. I want you to work on tucking your pelvis underneath. So think this top hip bone is coming closer to your rib cage here. Squeeze the glute and push forward. We should feel a nice stretch in our hip flexor here. And then we'll hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the glutes. That should release some tension on that hip here. When we go into a new one, tuck the pelvis, squeeze forward. We're gonna add in a reach, cross body. If that's too much, just hold that tuck right there. We're gonna go a couple on each side. Good, so we tuck that pelvis in, squeeze those glutes forward, and then we are going to reach cross body. Oof, I'm feeling that one. We got 3 more on each side. If it helps to retuck each time, tuck under, squeeze forward, and reach. If not, you can just focus on that reach and hold that tuck. Last one. All right, now we're gonna switch sides. For those of you who just joined, we're working on a little hip flexor quad stretch. We got a slight bend here in the front leg. We are going to tilt our pelvis underneath so this top hip bone is closer to our rib cage here. Squeeze your glute and push forward. You should feel a nice stretch in that hip flexor, maybe even into your quad a little bit. If you're feeling that enough, great, hold it right there. If not, add in a little reach. We're going cross body. And then we come, we release. Get back into that stretch. We got 4 more on this side. Don't worry, we'll get that heart rate going, I promise y'all. 2 more for me. Reach to that side, challenge yourself a little bit. If you need to stabilize yourself on a chair here, grab a chair. All right, last one. All right, you guys, time to get our glutes going. We are gonna focus on fire hydrants. Again, if you have something like ski poles, a chair, anything to help stabilize you with this balance, feel free to go ahead and grab it. If not, let's challenge ourselves. Feet are nice and splayed, even across and front to back on that foot. Make some good contact with that earth. We're single leg stance here. We're gonna open up. Slight external rotation here. Think that you are opening up a book. We're not going straight out. It's kind of unfolding. Squeeze that glute, and then we come back in. Single leg work is very important. We got to challenge ourselves on both sides, but it's good to find things we need to work on. I know my left leg is much stronger with balance than my right. Should have started with that right side, but that's okay. Squeeze. We got 5 more on this side. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. If you have to tap that foot down in between repetitions, please do so. All right, last 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. We're gonna switch sides, straight into it. Single leg stance, get that nice balance, nice support there on that other leg. And then we open up. I'll show you from the side here. This leg is slightly in front of my stance leg. We open, come back down. Nice. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. All right, let's get that heart rate going. We're gonna jump into some jumping jacks. If we need to modify, if we can't quite jump yet, or we feel unsafe doing so, we are gonna work on stepping out to the side. For those of you that can get into a jumping jack in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Nice and easy, land softly on those feet. You should not hear yourself smacking against the ground. And it'll be nice for our downstairs neighbors. Nice and easy, light on those toes. We got 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, if you have your yoga mat out, we're jumping into our next one. We're gonna alternate between these two exercises. Sink into a little mini squat. Even if you're slightly hinged at the hips, I am happy with that. Stay loaded through these quads. We're nice and strong, nice and resilient here. We're gonna work on side step, nice and slow, nice and controlled to the end of our mat, about 3 or 4 steps. If you wanna spice this up, toss that TheraBand on. The lower you go, the more work you're doing. Stay low, keep that head nice and level. See how my head is not bobbing up and down here? Pick a point, look at it on your camera, and stick with it. Let's go, we got 3 more. Down and back is 1. Keep moving, you guys, keep moving. Getting after it this Monday morning. Let's go, you guys. I am proud of you. Last one. All right, straight into it. We're going back into those jumping jacks. Modify with our steps if you need. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straight to the mat, straight to the mat. We get a little water break after this. Into our lateral walk here. Nice and loaded through those glutes. We're moving side to side. Keep that head level. Great work, you guys. I see you moving and grooving. Yes. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Great work. Charles, Miriam, and Ben, Kate, and John, Sarah, let's go. Jennifer, Jane, we are getting after it this morning. Dave, Diana. 3 more on the mat, 3 more. Down and back is 1. Here we go, last 2. And 1. All the way back, stay low. All right, shake it out, grab some water. We're gonna take our TheraBand, mini loop band if we have one. If not, it's all good. We're gonna go on the floor. And then I have my heavier weights here. Have a little bit of a lighter pair next to you. If we decide midway, hey, these are too much, we can drop it down a little bit. Let me grab my water. All right, you guys. First one, we are going to work on our side plank with our hip abduction. Many modifications for this exercise here. Mini loop band can stay at your ankles to make it more challenging, or you can put it up by your knees. If at any time it's too much, slide it up onto your waist and we'll ditch the mini loop band here. All right, exercise number 1. Laying on our side here, lifting up towards the ceiling, keeping this leg nice and locked. Level 2, we're bent through our knee. This is a modified side plank, and we're lifting up towards the ceiling. Level 4, we're in a full side plank, lifting straight up. That one is nice and spicy. After that, we will get into our glute bridges. So we'll slide this mini loop band up. We're gonna bridge up, take 1 and 2 walks out, and then we're gonna take 1 and 2 walks back in while keeping our butt off the ground here, nice and engaged through those glutes. Exercise numero 3. We're gonna add in a chest press. So after we're done with those walkouts, we're holding a glute bridge here and we're chest pressing up towards the ceiling. And our third exercise, we will go into and around the world. If that is enough for you, we'll stay right there. If you want to add a chop in, we'll come in a diagonal towards that opposite hip. All right, you guys, grab those mini loop bands. We're going to start with that side plank with hip abduction. We got 10 seconds till start. Meet me on the mat here. Level 1, we're lifting straight up, laying on the floor. Level 2, we're up on our knees. And level 3 is that full side plank in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Lift and lower. Make sure this leg that's lifting is locked out. Toes are pointed up towards us. Make sure this quad is engaged. Good. We got 15 on each side. Last 7. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Booty drops to the floor. Let's spin it around. One side might be a little easier than another. Let's try to stick with the modifications for both sides unless we have an injury or something and we need to tone it down or crank it up a notch. All right, in 3, 2, and 1, push it up. Lower it down. Strong through this core here, pushing into the ground. If we got a shoulder issue and this bothers us, lay it down. Halfway, 7 more. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. All right, meet me in a glute bridge position. We got our hamstring walkouts next. We'll go. Lost my mic, sorry y'all. We're gonna bridge up. Toes are pointed up towards the ceiling. Heels are dug into the ground here. Squeeze those glutes. We're gonna walk out and walk back in as far as we can, even if it's a little millimeter. Move those feet. If this is too much, bring that booty closer to the ground. We got 12 of these, and then we go into our glute bridge with our chest press. Keep breathing, y'all. Last 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Grab those weights. Whatever we can tolerate here. Feet stay flat this round. Bring that rib cage in towards your pelvis. Keep that core nice and engaged. We bridge up towards the ceiling, and then we press. We got 15 repetitions. Hold that glute bridge right here. Squeeze. It's okay if you clank those dumbbells together at the top. Last 5. Push. Check in with your glutes. Make sure they are still engaged. 3, 2, and 1. Keep one of those weights with you. We're working on our around the worlds next. All right, modification for these around the world. Our heels can stay on the ground. Core is engaged. My back is flat. Pretend this dumbbell is gonna draw a pretty imaginary halo on you. We're coming around our head with that halo. We can pause here or come down into a chop. Switch it up. We chop towards the other side, okay? So some modifications there. If you wanna make this a little more challenging, hover those heels off the ground and you will definitely feel a burn. 3, 2, and 1, let's go. Make that halo, chop it down. If you need to grab a lighter weight for this, by all means do so. No weight works as well. If you are doing no weight, let's challenge that body. Get those heels off the ground. Two more each direction. Last one. Great work. Ditch that weight. Grab some water. We are going to go back to our side plank with that hip abduction. How we doing, y'all? Everyone's grabbing water. That's a good thing. We got 30 more seconds of break here. Then we're getting back to it. Look at you all go. I know a lot of people who have started the year off strong with their fitness and they've already dropped off a little bit. But you guys, week after week, you show up Monday, you show up Wednesday. That is amazing. You should be proud of yourselves for that. Carry on the positive, healthy values throughout your week. All right, you guys, we're getting back into it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Bridge it up, push through that side body, and lift. We lift and lower. This is our last round on the floor, then we're standing it back up. Nice and strong, good form here. Feel the core working. Squeeze. We've got 5 more. 2 and 1. Drop it down, spin it around. Little break dancing move in the middle here. 5 more seconds. We start our other side. 3, 2, and 1. Bridge it up, squeeze, come back down. Push, challenge yourself. This is the second side. It should be a little harder. 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. We got our walkouts next. Core is engaged. Tuck that chin in. Rib cage comes closer towards our pelvis. My toes are up. Squeeze those glutes. Push up towards the ceiling. Keeping that core engaged protects our low back here. Keep that this whole time. If we can't move our feet without keeping this engagement, hold it right here. Walk it out if you can. Let's go. Keep breathing. We got 5 more. 3, 2, 1. All right, drop it down. Grab those weights for our chest press. We're getting into it. Elbows, 45-degree angle. You shouldn't be up at 90 here. Tuck them in just a little bit. Feet stay flat this round. Keep that core engagement. Tuck it up and squeeze. We push and lower back down. Control that descent. I don't care if you're a little more explosive with the push off, but nice and controlled coming back down towards the ground. Don't slam those elbows in. Be gentle. Push. If you have to drop your butt to the ground, do it. We'll focus on the chest press here. We got 7 more. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Keep one of those weights. It's okay if you drop the weight down too here. We got our around the world to our chop. Frame that face. We come up and around. We should be very close to our noggin here. We're not floating up in space. Draw that crown with the dumbbell. Good. Back stays flat, core is engaged here. Great work, you guys. We got 3 more on each side, then we stand it up. Last one each direction. All right, ditch that weight. We can take our TheraBand off here on the ground. And we'll stand it back up. Let's grab some water. And I'll run through our next exercises. All right, you guys, while you grab some water, I'm gonna run through them. We're gonna get those shoulders engaged today. We call these shoulder boulders here. We have a nice athletic stance, slight bend in our knees. We come straight up and straight out to the side. Shoulders are down and away from our ears for this exercise here. Then I'm gonna switch it up, grab that heavier weight. If we can also go no weights here. Whatever works for you. Nice and slow, eccentric squats. Very, very slow on that descent. When we push up, we're coming overhead and we're coming into a calf raise. By all means, no weight, you're still getting a great workout here. Third exercise, we're going lateral lunge, drop it down. I want to switch in between these two. So we're not bouncing up like we normally do. We stay in our wide stance. We're here, transfer weight, reaching that opposite arm towards the opposite leg. And then we are going to finish with some jump squats. We are going to jump up, reach, touch the floor, jump up, reach, touch the floor. Those will be our 4 exercises. We're running through that. We got 10 more seconds of break. Then we get into our shoulder boulders. So grab those lighter weights and get ready to move. 3, 2, and 1. Palms are down, facing the floor. We lift, lower, out to the side, lower. The slower, the better. This is not a race. Palms stay down the whole time. We're not going past 90, not past shoulder height here. Check in, make sure the rest of our body is engaged. This isn't a lower extremity workout, but we're nice and loaded through our legs here. This is a burnout. Our shoulders should be on fire by the end of this. Keep pushing. We got 3 more. That's 1, 2, and 3. Drop the lighter weights. Let's grab a little bit of a heavier one. We can also go no weights here. If we got a weight in our hands, let's keep it up by our chest. We're pushing up overhead. If not, we can still stay here like we're about to receive a pass. Squat down and reach up overhead. We begin in 3, 2, and 1. Nice and slow. Don't beat me to the ground. Here we go. Stay within a comfortable range of motion. Down and up. Overhead, squeeze at the top. We come back down. And then we come back up. Modify that range of motion as needed. Yes, increase time under tension here. It's our 4th rep. We're going to 10. I don't know about you, but my shoulders are on fire. Nice and slow, nice and slow. If you got a shorter range of motion, go at your own pace. Push. Last 2. Great work, you guys. All right, into our lateral lunge. We get a wider stance here. Left arm reaches to the inside of the right foot and vice versa. We'll begin in 3, 2, and 1. We reach, hip, knee, foot in a line. Switch that dumbbell to the other arm. We reach towards the inside of that other foot. Push. Use that outer booty. Should be lit up on the outside here. All right, let's see if we can pick up the pace a little bit. Push, drive with that foot, don't drive with the knee. Push off, use those strong muscles. We got 2 more each side. All right, drop that weight. Straight into our jump squats. We're jumping, reaching down for our foot. If we can't jump, get onto your toes into a calf raise. In 3, 2, 1, jump, reach. Gentle landing, nice and easy. Three more. That's 1. All right, shake it out, grab some water. Great work, you guys. We get a little breather. We got 1 more round. How we doing, y'all? Hang it in there. We got 30 more seconds. Feel free to stretch on our rest breaks. If you feel like you want to get your heart rate up, continue with those squat jumps. 15 more seconds. Let's get ready for those shoulder boulders. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Athletic stance here. Lift, lower. Good. Straight out in front. Straight out to the sides. Keep it under 90. Strong core here. We've been working for about 35 minutes. Keep it up. We are almost done. Let's carry this energy with us through the week. Let's make good decisions. Drink our water, eat our veggies. Get those walks in, those runs, those bike rides. We got 3 more. I believe in you. Last one. Whew. Shake it off, shake it off. Let's switch to our heavier weights. Focus on our form here. If we need no weights, that's okay. Up towards our chest. We begin that eccentric slow descent squat in 3, 2, and 1. Nice and controlled, nice and controlled. Back stays flat. Shorten that range of motion. If we have compensations, we push up, calf raise. We're going 12 reps this round. I know y'all got it. Yes, Wayne, I see you working. Push. We have 5 more repetitions. Three more. Last 2. And 1. Whew. All right, straight into this lateral lunge. We're putting in work right now. No breaks quite yet. We got 2 more exercises. Then you got all day. All right, wide stance for me here. Toes can be slightly pointed out. We don't have to be straight at that 12 mark. We can be pointed at 1 and 11. All right, we reach. Transfer that weight, switch it up. Controlled pace here. We'll pick it up in a second. All right, pick it up. Make sure that back's flat. If we're compensating, go back to that slower pace. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, set that weight down. Last exercise of the day right here, our jump squats. Modify into that calf raise if needed. We begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jump it up, drop it down. If we're on our calves, that's okay. It should still look pretty similar. We just don't take flight. 30 more seconds of work. Halfway. Last 15, come on. Drive. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Clap it up for yourselves, you guys. Great work today. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Get a good meal in. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Morgan. Bye-bye.
Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome,
you.
guys. Awesome. Glad you loved it. Have a great week.